Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're charting the really fascinating global trajectory of mathematical discovery, focusing on the last few years, say 2022 to 2025.
Hmm.
It's not just slow progress. The sources we looked at, they're calling this a dual revolution. You've got this massive theoretical work happening alongside, well, computational acceleration.
That's a good way to put it.
Okay, let's unpack this. Our mission here is to figure out how these seemingly separate fields, geometry, number theory, even things like national security, how they've sort of merged into this single, very strategic area.
Yeah, and what's really shifted, I think, is how we value mathematics now.
Wow.
It's not just, abstract beauty anymore, although that's still there.
Right.
It's increasingly about strategic capability. Can it solve big critical problems?
Yeah.
And these traditional lines between pure and applied math, they're blurring fast because, well, the toughest challenges need tools from everywhere.
That theoretical labor you mentioned, it's clearly intense. I mean, one huge thing noted in the sources is the proof of the geometric Langlands conjecture. We're talking almost 1,000 pages across 5 papers.
It's colossal.
So, playing devil's advocate for the listener, maybe, why should we care? What is a proof that dents actually unlock?
Okay. Think of it like a Rosetta Stone. That's the analogy often used.
Okay.
The proof builds these incredibly intricate bridges, these correspondences. It basically lets you translate problems between number theory, think primes, number properties, and algebraic geometry, which is about shapes, spaces, that sort of thing.
And it even connects to physics, right? Symmetries in the standard model.
It does touch on that, yeah. But the big prize for mathematicians right now, this geometric proof gives them a kind of roadmap, a conceptual toolkit to attack the much harder arithmetic Langlands problem. That one's key to understanding prime numbers more deeply.
Gotcha. Okay, sticking with shapes, but maybe slightly more graspable. The sphere packing problem. That got solved definitively in dimensions 8 and 24 by Marina Vyazovska.
Yeah, a landmark result.
So, forgetting the super technical E821 and lambda stuff, they found the absolute best way to stack spheres in these, hyperdimensional spaces.
Exactly. And what Vyazovska's work shows is how solving these very structured, sort of perfect geometric problems often requires pulling in tools from completely different areas. She used sophisticated analysis, things called modular forms, to solve this very concrete stacking problem. Geometry needed analysis.
And this is where it gets really interesting for maybe a wider audience. This abstract geometry, these high-dimensional structures, they're now suddenly a critical national security asset. The same math that tells you how to stack spheres perfectly can also define the structure for, well, digital defense. I'm talking post-quantum cryptography, PQC, and its reliance on lattice theory.
Precisely. The threat is existential, really. Large quantum computers, if they get built, could run Shor's algorithm and just shatter most current encryption. RSA, elliptic curves, all of it, pretty much. So PQC relies on problems in abstract lattice structures like the shortest vector problem, SVP being computationally hard. The assumption is they're hard even for quantum computers. If finding that shortest vector is too slow, your crypto holds up.
And the U.S. government, NIST, basically put their stamp on this by selecting crystals dilithium, right? Which is based on this modular lattice math.
They did. It's now a standard for digital signatures. But, and this is crucial, it's a dynamic situation. An arms race, really.
How so?
Because theoretical math doesn't stand still. Just recently, a mathematician named Chen proposed a quantum algorithm that, at least in theory, could solve certain lattice problems much faster in polynomial time.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it forces everyone to constantly reassess security parameters, maybe use bigger lattices, make the problems harder. The abstract math is the shield, and people are constantly testing it.
Okay, switching gears a bit to that other side of the revolution. Computation. AI isn't just automating things anymore. It's becoming almost a co-discoverer.
It's acting like a catalyst, yeah. Sometimes AI finds these unexpected connections or results, and that pushes human researchers to step back and say, maybe there's a simpler, more elegant proof we missed.
So the big dream here is, what? Complete mathematical certainty.
The drive is toward total rigor. Imagine an automated, universally verified library of all math. That's where tools like the Lean-4 theorem prover come in, with its huge checked library, MathLib. Every step is formally verified.
There's a catch.
There's a bottleneck, a big one.
Which is?
Auto-formalization. That's the really hard part. Translating math as humans write it, dense papers, textbooks, natural language, into the ultra-precise formal language these provers like Lean understand. That translation step requires immense human effort right now. And it's limiting how quickly we can bring AI fully into the discovery process.
So, wrapping this up, we've got these two powerful trends, this deep abstract unification happening in theory and this incredible boost from computation and AI.
Exactly. And looking globally, you see different strategies emerging based on this. The U.S. seems focused on funding foundational research in quantum computing, QIS, and AI generally.
Okay.
The EU is maybe more operational, pouring money into really scrutinizing the security of PQC algorithms for implementation.
Makes sense.
And China, huge investment in quantum tech, but also developing their own independent PQC standards. They clearly view mathematical capability as a core strategic national asset.
So maybe the final thought for you, the listener, is this. If the next wave of mathematical breakthroughs depends on us first translating all our current knowledge into systems like Lean 4, well, how much undiscovered math is just sitting there kind of paralyzed in natural language, waiting for that human formalization effort? Something to think about.